Sino ba si Sir RD before, bago ka maging CEO?
Yeah, I'm actually engineer by profession. I graduated electronics engineer. I passed 3 board exam. But the reason why naging engineer ako simply because my father need to go abroad to become OFW. So, after I graduated, the only thing that I want is pauwiin yung tatay ko abroad. But not possible on my 8 to 5 jobs. Actually, hindi nga siya 8 to 5 because I need to work until gabi, weekends, at talagang walang pahinga only for me para kumita ng 20,000 because majority ng mga naging kaklase ko nung pag-graduate, 20,000 at least yung sweldo and I got a job na 15,000 lang yung sweldo.
Ibig sabihin, Sir RD, nung nag-aaral ka, akala mo pag-graduate mo, matutupad na ba yung mga dreams mo?
Yeah, and the reason why pala ako nag-engineer is because sabi nila malaki yung sweldo. But maybe that's true. Hindi ko naman masabi na sobrang scam. But walang nagsabi sa akin that it will take so much years bago ko kumita na the way kung paano ko gustong kumita. And when I checked, yung supervisor ko earning 40,000 per month, knowing that ilang taon na siya sa company. And I just said to myself, parang hindi ako willing na abutin ng 10 years, 20 years on engineering field for me to get the income na gusto ko because kung ganun katagal, meaning ganun katagal makakauwi yung tatay ko from abroad. And actually, naghanap lang ako ng way kung paano ako kikita and it was pandemic during that time. There's a lot of realizations and one thing that happened is that I attended one webinar at sabi lang dun sa may webinar na yon is kung matutulungan mo yung maraming mga tao sa problem nila, they will line up and give you their money kapag nabigay mo yung solusyon sa problema nila. From there, I become financial advisor. Doon ko natutunan majority of the digital acumen, yung mga skills ko in running ads, how to market, how to create personal brand. So doon ko lahat natutunan. And from there, ang dami ko pang mga trinay para matulungan ko din yung mga clients ko because I'm presenting a lot of times every day, 5 to 7 times presentation. Akala ko dati normal lang yun. But insane pala talaga yun. As in talagang sobrang grabe pala, walang ibang gumagawa nun. And one thing that I figured out is that I'm putting in so much work, so much effort, and parang hindi nagmamatch yung income ko from the level of work that I'm putting in. So, iniisip ko lang ulit, okay, I have to solve their problem, wala silang pera. So, I need to check for another opportunities kung paano sila pwedeng kumita. So, nakita ko yung real estate, freelancing, and other pang mga pwede. And one of the things na nakita ko is e-commerce and the rest is history.
Grabe pala talaga yung naging experience mo and doon mo nakita na hindi ka yayaman sa pagiging empleyado.
Yeah.